Marriage tips for today, January 29th, 2020. As a husband, never doubt your spouse. As a husband, never doubt your marriage. Super important. Never doubt your marriage. Love your wife daily. Show your love to her daily. Do whatever you got to do to make her feel comfortable in her own skin, and do it daily. Never consider speaking about the D word. What do I mean by the D word? I mean divorce. Divorce is like a bomb to a marriage. It'll blow it up out of proportion, have you both feeling weird after speaking about it or throwing it out there. I would like to add avoid not resolving your mess before bed. Before bedtime, because you never want to go into the next day with some unsettled argument. You want to take care of everything that you need to before you go to bed. It's just smart and wise. Never let an issue that has started in one day carry on to the next day. Try to resolve it so that you don't have the issue or face that issue in the next day or morning. Whatever you dwell on may come true. Whatever you dwell on may come true. That's the idea of if you dwell on doing something behind her back, then it may come true. It may not be something that you necessarily want. Anything you may dwell on. Just simple conversation. It's like a seed, and it grows into a plant. You never want to grow any particular negative energy, vibe, anything that doesn't need to be in your marriage. You want to avoid talking about it. You want to avoid it like it's a virus. You all right, man? You want to avoid it like it's a virus or a threat in your marriage. It's a threat to your marriage when you talk about stuff like that. Don't speak into existing things that are non-essential and uplifting to your marriage. If you're thinking about something that's wild and crazy, that is not cool, that your spouse probably wouldn't like to do or be a part of, don't even bring it up. That's just to keep a healthy marriage. Always be in a mode of building your marriage upward. You can do that by reading books, talking to good married people, double dating, observing other couples who you think are good. Be influenced by goodness in other people's marriage. Don't take action to tear down your marriage. Don't say or do or be a part of things that will rip your marriage into two pieces and have you going in separate ways. Look for opportunities to build your marriage up. What did you do today? This is a question. What did you do today to make sure your wife is in love with you? What is something that you did today to make sure that your wife is in love with you? Secure your wife love in you. What do I mean by that? Your wife should feel secure when it comes to loving you. Your wife should feel like there is no better person in her life or in this world that can bring the type of love that you bring to her. Your wife should never doubt her marriage. She should never put you on that list of people that is definitely going to bring her down. You should not be on the negative list. You should be on her positive people list. Write 10 things down that you know your wife likes and enjoys. Why do I want you to do that? Because when it comes to making her happy, when you are in doubt of what it is that she is unhappy about, pull from this list of 10 things you're going to be writing down and go do that very thing. Now, in order to do these 10 things, you have to first listen to your spouse. Don't be somebody that is just simply quick to ramble immediately after your spouse speaks. You have to be willing to listen to your wife carefully, not just temporal, but listen to her carefully. Let her finish her sentences. Process in your head what she had just said um, to you, and then comment carefully. Why do I say comment carefully? Because we constantly are in this mode of trying to figure out a comeback even before we even fully, completely, and comprehend what she's actually talking about. Because we're the man and we don't want her to feel like she's punking us or make it seem like we're feeling small, and so we try to come back with a response that is like, yeah, I know, don't do that. Never belittle your wife and make her feel like like she's weird or something. Like what she's talking about is insignificant. So be careful with that. Yeah, be careful with that. Never want your wife to doubt the trust you have for her. You want your wife to be totally engaged or bought into the idea that you love her and that she can trust you and that you trust her. Trust should never be an issue between your marriage. Always be looking to build and earn her trust. You can sometimes lose her trust, but you always want to make sure that you're building in the right direction, building towards a goal that you are. Think of your marriage as a foundation, and you want to build a home on it. You want to build a home so big as tall as a skyscraper. Each level represents a trust level, a love level, a monetary level, financial uh, security level, or just security in your relationship. You want to constantly build levels every single day. Just think about a street full of buildings with 365 floors, and you are to build a level each and every day, uh, focused towards your marriage. A building should have a complete 365 levels, just figuratively speaking, of the idea of you building something towards her trust, towards her love, and just her character. Anything towards your marriage represents one floor. Do something every day to build on your marriage, and then move on to the next building, floor number one, in the new year. Don't leave weird things on your phone that she can see. Be careful of the phone. Don't leave your phone unlocked. Don't leave things around on your phone or text messages and things of that nature. First of all, she shouldn't be on your phone. But just in case she got to go on there for something and she just end up seeing it, make sure that there's nothing on your phone or any device, computer, tablet, watch, electronic watch or anything that can pretty much get you caught up. You don't want to create a situation. If your female is sensitive to certain things, don't play with her in a harsh manner. If she is commonly not used to certain jokes or topics, avoid those jokes. Avoid those topics. Handle your wife with care. Handle your wife with care. Handle your relationship with care. Um, Understand the level that your spouse is at. Understand um, the the type of character that she has. Understand the type of person that she is, and by doing that, you have to study your spouse. You can't just, live a life thinking that you know her and never understand her. Understand what her interests are and so forth. Don't force her to deal with unwanted situations. If she doesn't like a particular thing, don't force her to deal with it. If she doesn't like to go certain places, hang around certain people, and do certain things with you, whether that be intimately or in speech or in action, don't force her to deal with it. All right. Be willing to apologize when you are at fault. And I'm not asking you to be a sissy. I'm not asking you to be weak. But when you know you're wrong, be sure to apologize. It's healthy. It's healthy in a marriage if you are willing to apologize. It shows that you care. It shows that you are willing to be vulnerable in a sense to better your relationship. All right, back to that study your wife. What do I mean by that? Understand things she is interested in. Understand who she is, her character. Does she like to read? Does she not like to read? Does she prefer audiobooks? You want to study your wife in a sense of um, how can I know my wife better? How can I know what her response is going to be next? How can I understand the type of person that she is? How can um, I improve her character? How can I improve her education? How can I expand our marriage to the next level? Your whole goal throughout the day, or at least a piece of it, should be to understand her, who she is, understand her interests, and be sure to study her so that you get a better understanding of who she is. Now, when it comes to things and material things, purchase things for your wife. Cologne, I mean, not cologne, perfume, shoes, clothes, jewelry. Stay within your means. Don't go broke trying to do it. Obviously, travel, have vacations, and things of that nature, but stay within your means. Now, this may be things that you want for her, but make sure you buy things that she wants. Okay, spend time with your wife. Is my next point. Spend time with her. Let her know that you care. Hold her when you alone. Watch Netflix. Hold her. Cuddle up. Do whatever. Do sweet things that women like. Spend quality time is important for your marriage, um, because it's like watering a plant. If the water never meets the plant, and I just say the water represents good things for a marriage, and you two are the plant. If water never meets the plant, then you guys will never cultivate y'all marriage. Y'all will just go through the motions. You never get fed good things. You never feel close. You become distant. So you always want to do something to bring y'all guys together. Don't steal time from the quality time that you've set for one another, or you guys come up with a schedule or say, hey, look, let's do this at this time. Let's do or be here at this time. If y'all come up with something or some ideas of what to do to bring y'all together and closer and to cultivate y'all marriage, don't steal from that quality time. Protect that time, and the dates obviously that you guys have said that is going to be the day that y'all do things, or to just simply be and just chill or whatever y'all decide to do. As I mentioned earlier, make sure y'all vacation. You can vacation with family, that's cool. But if y'all vacation together and bring things back from the trip as a reminder of the good time that you guys had there, then it'll be a better experience. It'll be like a reminder that, man, he loves me. Man, she loves me. Uh, so it's like a mental memory jog that this is my person, this is my significant other, this is my mate, this is the person who I desire to love for the rest of my life. And what my whole point is to make sure that you cultivate your love, cultivate the love in your marriage, like farmers do the ground when they're plowing for new vegetation or whatever they're trying to do. You got to cultivate the soil, cultivate your foundation, move forward. Love her today like you are going to lose her tomorrow. That's the summary. That's what I want you to walk away with. If there was one thing that I want you to remember in this here video, it's to love her today like she'll be gone tomorrow. Do you truly love her? Do you truly want to be with her for the rest of your life? Do you act like you care about her? Man, these are my marriage tips for today, January 29th, 2020. Hopefully they were beneficial to you. Share them with your friends. Make sure that you guys are doing this together. Learn together. Share this with your spouse. You know, review it. Don't just listen to it once and put it away. There's good information here. Um, just be sure to read what I have here. Hopefully you can read my instructions. And I went through it slowly so that you can see and read without the volume and things of that nature. So it can be like just a book, and I'm scrolling for you. But just make good use of it, man. These are just a few points. Anything you want me to go into further detail, just let me know, and I'll do so. Thank you for listening.